What's up, guys? So, this morning, LGHL ended up trading LGHL. If you guys can look, I jumped in here at the 418 mark, and then I jumped out at 425. This was a halt. If you look at the time difference. It got halted. So I thought it was gonna explode over go time, but it just didn't. And as soon as it opened up kind of right here and started dropping down. I sold really quick, but then I saw it pop back up, so I jumped right back in to go over gold time, and then I took this move right there. It did dip down a little bit, but it was pretty quick, so I just held on to it. I was expecting the momentum to keep growing because I saw volume getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and of course it popped up over gold time, um, and I sold, and then it ended up going even further without me. So I should have held on a little bit longer, but it is what it is, right? You can't win big all the time. So, um, let me show you guys my train of thought. So I knew this area right here was basically the area that it needed to get over. Um, but as soon as I was watching level two, and I saw some humongous sellers sitting at the $4 area. If you look over here, I have the recording right there. If you look right there, you can see at the $4 area, there's some huge sellers sitting there. And sometimes it's very important to watch that level too, because you can see where these problems are going to arise as well. But you can see at the $4 mark, there's a huge seller sitting there. So for me, instead of buying right above this area, I figured, okay, if if it breaks above the $4 area and it holds above the $4, that's when I'm just gonna jump in to take the move up, right? So that's what my thought. That's what I was thinking. And let me play the video for you guys so you guys can see. Um, all right, let's go. So right there is where I saw the big seller sitting, and you could see it's hesitating. It keeps coming back down. Now watch what happens. I'm watching it. Boom. Now it pops above that $4 area. Now I want to see if the $4 area holds. So I see it holding. Now I got confidence because I see it's staying above the $4 area. So these big sellers are gone. So I jumped in right there, hit my hotkey. I'm in, and it dipped down a little bit, but with this big volume bar, I feel pretty confident. Um, it was very choppy this morning, so that's another thing, man. That's why today I just decided not to um, stay long because it was kind of choppy. As you can see, it's getting halted, which the first halt is normally not a bad thing. You know, the first halt typically opens up higher, so typically the first halt I feel more comfortable hanging on to. The first halt I really don't like holding through halts. Halts are you never know with these halts these days. Like before, back in the day, you'd open up with the first halt and the stock would be way higher. But now we're trading in dangerous times, very volatile times. You don't want to be caught up in halts right about now. I try to avoid halts. I try to sell them quick. Um, but the first halt is normally safe, especially when it looks like it's about to break above go time. I was looking to take a nice 50, 60 cent move right there. So now it's halted. As you can see at 9:38, it got halted. So I started looking at a couple other stocks in between, but went back to this one. Let's fast forward this a little bit. I was looking at a couple stocks popping up on the scanner. Nothing was really looking good. So I went back to this stock here, LGHL. I was waiting for it to open up. Let's fast forward a little bit. Fast forward one more minute. There we go. It's about to open back up. So watch what happens here. I'm expecting it to break above go time. And actually, let me fast forward a little bit. Let's fast forward a little bit. There we go. I was a minute behind. Okay, so now it's about to open up. Boom, it opens up. and it starts coming down. So that's why I sold really quick, and I got a bad fill. So I could have, yeah, I got a bad fill because I sold somewhere around here, but somewhere it sold right there. But then I started coming back up, so I decided to jump in, and this thing is very choppy. It's very choppy. It's very close to go time. So I said to myself, let me give this thing a chance. Um, I'm pretty sure it's gonna pop above go time. The momentum is just crazy right now. So now as you can see, I'm breaking even. Now I'm waiting for that pop. As soon as that pop comes, I want to let it go. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Boom! Here's the pop, and I'm selling. And then it goes without me. So that's basically what happened this morning. Um, Again, trade ideas is where I found this one. Let's stop this for a second here. So basically, trade ideas is where it popped up, as you could see over here. Let's go down a little bit further. So LGHL was popping up nonstop. If you look over here, also LGHL, it was telling me LGHL, LGHL, LG. So it kept popping up on the scanner. So I said, let me take a stab at this one. But yeah, if you look over here, it ended up going a little bit higher. It went all the way to the 519 area, and I was jumping in at the $4. So it did a pretty nice move, but it was just so choppy. I didn't want to be caught up in it. I did not want to be caught up in this one. So I just basically got out, and it panned out. As you guys can see, I jumped in at 418, got out at 425, and then I got in at 437, sold at 455, which gave me my goal on the nose. I got my goal on the nose. As you guys know, it's 1,000 a day, keeps the bills away. So we hit it. We hit it on the nose, and I don't know, man. The market is volatile right now. Everything I'm looking at, like AMC, taking a big drop because there's a huge market manipulation. I don't know if you guys have been watching what's going on with these AMC and GME. Look, these guys, they basically halted the stock. They came up with a strategy to make us little guys lose all our money. And so now's a good time to kind of stay away from these things because they already strategized. They took a couple days, they strategized, they froze the free they froze the trading for a while. They strategized, they know what they're about to do, and I would stay away from these right now if I were uh, regular people because obviously, I mean, look, if you didn't sell somewhere up here, the stock is a $5 stock. If it went to 475 and you're expecting it to go to 1,000, actually, it didn't it go to 500? I think it did go to 500 or 483. I thought it went to 500. But either way, it's a $5 stock. If it goes up to $475 and you didn't take profit, that's on you because right now it looks like it may be heading back all the way down because these big boys already strategized. And I know Reddit has a big thing going on with making its followers, hold on to these stocks and keep buying. But again, man, these institutions have been around forever. And just think about it. The top 10% have more money than the rest of the world. So why would you want to fight the top 10% right now? I wouldn't want to fight them. So this is why I stick to my strategy. This is why I have a buying criteria. This is why I trade stocks like this, and you can still make your daily income um, trading these ones. All right, so you don't have to fight the big boys. You don't have to go fight these giants. There's no reason. You can go and make money elsewhere every day. All right, so just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of stuff is going on. Also, Bitcoin. I've been buying a lot of Bitcoin. Um, well, not a lot, but I've been buying enough to just sit there and watch it. And of course, this morning woke up, it was a lot higher, so I was happy about that. So, you know, invest wisely. Don't fight these big boys. At the end of the day, the game is rigged. The house always wins. keep that in mind. And I wish you guys much success. And I'll chat with you guys another day.